What's up, lovebirds? Today I'm going to give you some much needed Midwest relationship advice. Now, the first piece of advice, let's keep the relationship light and fun. One simple way to do this is just to have some simple, fun, light-hearted nicknames for each other. Classic one, the old ball and chain, the old battle axe. My wife likes that one. And my dad's personal favorite, just call her the boss. She's the boss, and we are her employees. Now, on the other side of the coin, this is some nicknames you can call your husband. I really like it when my wife calls me a man-child. And every guy loves when you call him big guy, especially when they're a really little guy. And last but not least, dumbass. But you know what they say, you'd rather be a dumbass than a smartass. Now we gotta talk about setting boundaries in a Midwest relationship. For your wife, her boundary is the entire house. She gets to decorate and personalize the entire building however she sees fit. And for you, the husband, your boundary is the garage. But you can do whatever you want in there. Do you want a workout area? Sure. Do you want a badass workbench with a shop area? Get after it. Do you want to let the entire space fall into chaos and have piles of stuff and boxes everywhere? Fine. It's your space. Do whatever you want to it. Now we got to talk about money. It's important for all relationships to set a budget. Most couples set budgets on silly stuff like eating out on the weekend or buying coffee on the way to work or retirement. In the Midwest, you gotta sit down and talk about the important stuff you should be budgeting for. How much are you gonna spend on a new lawnmower? How high are you willing to let your bar tab get? How much are we gonna be spending investing in pull tabs? That's the important stuff. That's the stuff that really breaks up a relationship. Stay together. Budget for it. Guys, I'm mostly talking to you on this one. Our wives are already keeping this household together, so it's time that we start pulling our weight. One skill we can use to help out around the house are lawn mowing skills. We all love striping a lawn. Why don't you stripe the carpet with the vacuum cleaner? Another skill we can use around the house are preparation skills. I know every single deer hunter out there sets his clothes out the night before. Set your kids' clothes and backpack out the night before school. A lot of people will plant a food plot on their land. Make sure you're feeding the kids. Lunchables go a long way. Next piece of advice I got for you is communication, which is important in a relationship. You really need to be making sure you're giving her the Packers schedule as soon as it comes out. I mean, she's got to know when they're playing, so she knows that you're going to be way too busy to do anything else. Here's another tidbit of communication advice for you. You got to be upfront about hunting and fishing season. And if your significant other isn't hunting and fishing with you, it's important she gets her own version of that. You're gonna disappear during rifle season. She should get to disappear to do whatever she does. Go flowering. She needs to have time for that too. Now, before I let you go, I got one last piece of bonus advice for you. Don't be afraid to say, oh, sorry in the relationship. A simple apology will go a lot further than being stubborn. You don't want to be one of those fucking Illinois bastards not apologizing for anything.
Oh, you betcha, yeah.
Yeah.